When I want to see what I'm having in my house and come thief my curtain them and thief my couch and keep thief my table and my chair them. No. Thank you, London. Me a hot girl, you know, what you hear about. I got fling a earnet over it right now. I'll start work. At Christmas time, you know, I don't think the baker want to look good too. I don't want to come outdo me. That not work. Once me get 5 hours sleep, I'm good to go. 5 hours sleep and my coffee. Yeah. And I go buy more coffee when I go eat. I want the hell going down here, sir. What kind of big accident this down there, sir? Lord of mercy, big dirty accident. Right, that's one big dirty accident there. No, sir. Oh shit. Him have a spin out. And it causes one. Me not doing a life in my house, Jody, and me know them people are enough and fast. So I'm go do live in my nice kitchen. Them a come and talk about wash and dry in the kitchen with them dumbass. But wash and dryer cost more than them to rot it. Them a come and talk about wash and dry in the kitchen. Oh my God! Them not see the kitchen nice and turn up, you know. The little idiot them a talk about wash and dry. Wash and dry. Some of them, yeah. Nothing wrong with going to laundromat, but all I got criticize, some of the one them where criticize me with wash and dryer, them have to go laundromat, go do them laundry. You know how much of a convenience that is? But for my nice kitchen. Eh? Hazelnut. Just regular hazelnut coffee, baby. Hazelnut coffee. Lord of mercy, if you fall asleep at the light or something. Coffee. I'm not drink none about hazelnut. If you see me drink anything else, it is probably, if I drink anything else, it's probably pumpkin spice or something like that. Look at this person, you know. They all have kids. You click on their profile, they have kids. They have children. These are adults. They have kids. My God, at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. So you're telling me you're not sleep? You not get up with no spirit for be productive or anything? These are people with children, like with kids. These are people with kids. She has a kid and she works too. She looks like she's a working person. My goodness gracious. And her daughter's so nice. I wonder if her daughter knows that her mom is on the internet being a troll. That's not a good example to set for your daughter. She can't look up to somebody who's being a what you call it? A pain in the ass. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. These are the people. I'm just gonna show. They've got to be mentally unstable. This is not normal. It's just not normal behavior at all. You know. Just not normal behavior. There's also another one who I guess was blocked, but my admin at work, so I'm gonna see. I can't see them no more. I can't see them no more because my admin blocked them as them comment. You understand? Have a skirt around her shoulder like she have makeup. Like she, you know when you dip your finger in the makeup and you just come so? That's how she look, like a $2 prostitute. Come on, my girl. Stop it. My God. Lady, go fix up your house. Go put yourself together. You understand? Yeah, your couch dirty alike. Come on, man. Go fix up yourself. Pick up on the self-comp on the internet, come frig with people. Eh? Should I look three body or so? I was going through a page. I was flipping through Facebook a while ago. And I buck up on one page called King Entertainment. King Entertainment. A small business like mine. You know how hard it is to run a small business? Huh? Do you know how hard it is? You have recipes that you have to ensure all have the same consistency, quality that you have to be the keen eye to everything, all of that other good stuff. You know, it's not easy. Paperwork, taxes, all of that other stuff. Ensuring that customers get their packages on time, logistics, you know, customer service, you know. You know, this is crazy. You know, it's crazy. When is it gonna stop? Like, when you guys gonna figure out that I don't give a shit? You know, when you guys gonna figure out that the more you troll me is the harder I go? You understand me? The more you troll me, the more you talk to me or talk about me. It's like my venom. You understand me? It's like my venom. It's not my kryptonite. It's my venom. You understand? The more you talk about me is the higher I go. Please check your emails for your tracking numbers. Please check your emails for your tracking numbers, guys, because that could avoid a lot of the messages and stuff like that. For those of you who are checking tracking numbers, you're like, oh, I'm gonna check your emails, because there are a lot of times that you guys have the tracking number just sitting there in your inbox and you don't even know. You have to go to your tracking numbers. Go to your emails. They're trying very hard they're trying to assassinate my character, saying things I did not say. Who now look likes, I look shares. People I have no issues with, all of a sudden take up this mantle to try to, no, Joanne, your order is going to be processed later on today. I'm talking about people who you see me ship out yesterday. If you didn't get a tracking number, you wasn't shipped. I'm talking about that big shipment that I did yesterday. I'm talking about the very large shipment I did yesterday. They just get up every day. Like, the more them throw me, then I realize I'm not stop. Okay. Look like them I realize I'm not stop. Thank you, Jasmine. The variety cupcake set them now. That's what I'm printing out. One. I'm printing out orders right now. My God, I can't believe people just get up in the morning and so miserable. So early in the morning, too. Like, seriously? You're not ready yet, Woodall. I don't know why people aren't getting their tracking numbers. It says here Tuesday by the 21st. Today's Tuesday by 9 p.m. Let me copy and paste this. I don't know why people aren't getting their tracking numbers. I sent out tracking them. They're all here. This person's going to get their Tuesday, which is today, by 9 p.m. So what do you guys say? Did you guys confirm when you set up your accounts?
Levels after they go under the stress of having that baby. You experience, some of you have not allotted you nothing but pain and tears. But you are here. You're here from a place of encouragement.
She sounds positive.
The same person handling all that money, and we will be split.
They saying I ship empty boxes. Oh, Charmaine, don't listen to that bullshit. It's just their jealousy. They're in disbelief. They're in disbelief, which is why they say the things they say. They're in disbelief because they work so hard to tear me down and people are still buying my products and they don't understand why or how. Because they've worked so hard to not let people buy from me. And they, in their heads, I am not getting likes and shares. So as a result of me not getting likes and shares, they're figuring that no one is buying from me because they don't see any traffic on my page. They have a lot of traffic, so they're assuming that because they have a lot of traffic on their social media pages, they're assuming that people will only buy from them. And they have, of course, put in the work to tear my business down. They have put in the work to talk all sorts of nonsense about me. They think they have won in the battle to convince people not to support me, which is why they keep saying that I ship empty boxes. But I do know that my followers, they are not for the drama. I do know what type of followers I have, and I do know that my followers are not for the drama. And I do know that my followers don't like to comment. I have a lot of silent watchers on my page. A lot of people who really like my products and they just don't like the drama, which I totally understand. So they don't comment, but that will not stop them from purchasing my products. But in their heads, they're working so hard to not let people support my business, they will assume that I'm shipping empty boxes, which is why they say the things they do. All right, they say the things they do because they know what they're doing in order to tear my business down. So in their heads, they can't really fathom how is it that people are still supporting my business, even though they're working overtime to ensure that my pages get no traffic, nobody sees my videos, nobody, they're doing the most. Whenever I go live, they go live. Whenever I'm posting things about my products, they go live, or they try to outdo me so that people will belittle me and undermine me and stuff like that. Notice within the past few weeks, they have been working very hard to undermine who I am. They're attacking my character as far as my professional side is concerned. They're attacking my educational level. They're attacking my financial status. They're attacking my ambitions because they want to undermine me. They want me to look lesser than they are, to feel better about themselves. So if they go out there and put this narrative out that I steal credit cards, you know what I mean? If they put that narrative out there, they assume that people will follow what they say and not buy from me. Or if they put that narrative out there that, you know, I am poor or some shit, or I rent a kitchen or something like that, they feel like people will look down on me. So they do these things for people to look down on me, to make themselves feel higher or above me. But what they do not know is that you can't let me feel lesser than myself. There's nothing that you can say about me to make me feel lesser of a person. So these are the things that they do. They will say stuff like, oh, Gweg, yeah, they are far no much years now. I ain't not own nothing. Me have house, and you not have no house. Yeah, they are foreign from Wapikil, Philip, and from Shingle, their house, whatever the terminology is. They will say things like that to kind of devalue me, to try to make themselves look better and feel better about themselves. I don't know. It doesn't faze me one bit. It doesn't faze me one bit. It does not faze me one bit, because they're trying to undermine or undervalue me, or put this thing out there to the public that I am this careless person, because they, of course, they want to feel better about themselves. You have to understand the psychology behind the things that they do. They're very calculated. They sit down and they plan what they're going to say next, or what they're going to do next, and who is going to be the next tag team blogger to come after me. These are things that are planned. It's very orchestrated. They know what they're doing. However, there are people out there who are much smarter than they are. There are people out there who are much more intelligent than they are, to see through the bullshit and just cut them eye past them. So me knowing what they're doing, you know, but us laugh, because me see what them do, so me can plan my next move way ahead before them even make them move. You understand? As far as this Rum Cake Lab is concerned, when I came out with Rum Cake Lab, these individuals, they saw it and they're like, oh, Rum Cake Lab, oh, that means that she gonna produce new rum cakes, and you know, their little laggerhead brains start thinking up things about rum cakes, because they see that I came out with Rum Cake Lab. It didn't take a genius to know what Rum Cake Lab means. Yeah. So with that said, let me tell you a little story. So with that said, when they saw the name Rum Cake Lab, they then implemented a plan to outdo me as far as cakes are concerned, or coming out with new rum cakes, because they wanted to have this thing ahead of me to say they were the first one to come out with that type of rum cake and blah blah blah. So you have to look at how these people orchestrate their plans. They're very calculated. They're very cunning in their own little way. However, there are people who are much smarter than they are. So they come up with all of these cakes now to try to make it seem like, oh yes, I mean, come and invent this new rum cake. Yeah. But what in fact is that, the real fact of the matter is that they saw me do Rum Cake Lab, and they sat and planned and orchestrated their new flavors of rum cake to say, okay, they're running against me, or they're trying to be my competitor, or they're trying to outsell me, or they're doing these things so that, you know, they just do some stuff, some petty shit that it's just too much effort. I can't understand why it takes so much effort as far as I'm concerned. But when they saw Rum Cake Lab, they just started planning and plotting and coming out with their new flavors, and their new this, their coconut, their plantain. Yeah, I'm at the lab early, Cammy, I'm working. Their plantain, them come out with them plantain this and them, what? Plantain, what else? What other, whichever way. But they came out with all of these other new flavors of rum cakes in order to kind of, you know, be a step ahead, you know. Thank you, Stephanie. I don't know, but you have to understand the psychology behind the things that they do. Why they do it, I don't know. It's something that I am not in their madness. It's not my circus. So I really don't understand these clowns. I really don't understand why they do the things they do. It's not my circus, but they do it anyways. Um, Another thing they do too is, listen guys, I see it all. I'm not stupid. So when a lot of you would reach out to me and give me a heads up on certain things, I'm like, I already see that. Me already see that, you know? I already see that, like, but it not stop me. Me I do what me I do. Me I do what me I do as a baker. You know, they can run competition with me all they want. At the end of the day, me have a bigger brain for no say. Them can't outsell everybody in the world. You know, them are gonna get for them much, but them can't outsell everybody. You understand me? And because of that, I am relying on the other percent that's not buying from them. And that's how business works. You understand? If all businesses would stop doing business because one person is doing it, then what would happen? We wouldn't have so many businesses in the world. We'll just have this one monopoly and that's it. You understand? However, that's not the case. There are a number of businesses doing the same thing. There are a number of bakers doing the same thing. You understand? But the plan in their case was to undervalue me or devalue me as a baker and push themselves forward with these new flavors of rum cake. So people are now looking at them like, wow, them a come out with platinum, what kind of shit that? Oh, them a come out with coconut rum cake. And without realizing, the people who sit and listen to them don't really realize that I am the one they're structuring their business off of, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm very smart. I see a lot of shit, but it doesn't make sense that I put it on my brain because I have other stuff I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? I have other... You understand me? Sarah Lee, yes. And I told you the story about her, no, not her. Was it her? How she started baking and how she started working for some guy. This guy was going to close his business down because his business wasn't doing well. And she was a single mother, I think it was, and she needed a job. And she met the guy at the restaurant and she begged the guy for a job. And she said, I guarantee you I can turn your business around. Just let me bake one of my pies, right? And she baked the pie and people started liking the pie. And when people started liking the pie, they kept going back for more pies. So she started selling more pies at this guy's restaurant. And would you know that that one move to bake a pie actually helped to turn this guy's business around? So remember now, the guy was about to close his business down. But because of her and her baking skills, she was able to save this guy's business. Plus, she was able to build herself as a baker. And now she is out there in every refrigerator. She's out there in every store making millions. Making millions. Remember now, this was a single mom struggling to make ends meet. And that one pie made her a rich woman years later. She's a millionaire now. So it's these types of stories that really inspire me to continue going. And in everything, you're going to have haters. You're going to have haters in everything that you do. You're going to have haters in everything that you do. But what's really funny about these haters on social media is that their minds are so small. They're so boxed in. They don't really understand that this is a big world. Yeah? Their minds are boxed in. What they're going after the social media crowd. You know, they know that I do my business on social media. They know I depend heavily on social media to run my business. So what they're doing is they're trying to attack my business and attack the people who follow me. Marie Callender, correct, excellent. Thank you for that. They're trying to attack my business through social media by putting on all of these negative narratives about me, trying to assassinate my character so that, one, Jamaicans don't buy from me. They're trying to do that so Jamaicans don't buy from me. And they're doing it so that people would probably see me in a negative light to not eat from me. So you got to understand that these people are putting a lot of effort into tearing down the brand as we know it, because they feel like I am doing something and I am in their way and I need to get out of the way for them to prosper. Despite them making thousands off of everybody, they don't care. They just do not want me in their way. They just do not want me in their presence. Yeah? So as a result of that, they're doing the most to try to drown me out and get me out of the business. Let me tell you something, not to call names or anything like that, but I started realizing a lot. I started noticing a lot. I started noticing their strategy from the summertime. The strategy of them attempting to drown me out. I started noticing it. And there were some key things which stood out like a sore thumb. You understand me? At the beginning of the year, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what is this? What is this? You know, I thought it was just some petty nonsense, and you know, I didn't know. Like when that gentleman over there came after me in January, February, I had no idea why. I just figured he was another troll. I look hype and stuff like that. But as the months progressed in this year, I realized that, hey, these people are going to attempt to drown me out of the cake business. But in order for me to not feel intimidated, I had to put my mind in its rightful place. I have to understand that if I didn't have a big mind, yeah? Admin, can you get Ayokari Ever Bless Miller, please? Can you get her? Can you block her, please? I had to understand that I had to have a bigger mindset. My open mind is what survived, is what helped me to survive this whole situation. If I was small-minded like them, I probably would have stopped baking. But I looked at it, I looked at it and said, you know what? This is a big world. The world is huge. Billions of people in this world. There's no way that Miss Lady in Jamaica, there's no way that Miss Lady in Jamaica could sell to everybody. There's no way could sell to anybody. There's no way you understand what I'm trying to say? Of course, they will try to cut into your sales and stuff like that. And that's with any industry, not just what I'm in right now. If you are in, I remember a couple of years ago, the hair industry was a big deal. Everybody was selling wigs. But guess what? The person with the best wigs made the most money, right? The person with the best prices made the most money. So we could have hundreds of people selling wigs, but did that stop anybody from buying wigs? Did that stop anybody from making money? Did that stop? No. There were people from all walks of life buying wigs. Everybody had their customer. So this whole idea of these individuals just sitting there focusing on me and attempting to let me be their problem, they're wasting their time. And this is what I'm telling them. They're wasting their time because I'm not stopping. Because I have figured out that my baking is causing the issue, is what's causing the issue. I have figured this out a long time ago. But I kept it to myself. I knew this from like 2019, that my baking is what was causing the issue. I knew it. Okay? The fight is real. But I'm not going to stop. I mean, sometimes I will say I am annoyed at times. I am annoyed. Like why do people do it? I thought these were business people. I thought they knew better, or, you know. But you can't expect everybody to be like you. You cannot expect everybody to have the same mindset as you. Remember now, I'm exposed. I'm exposed to a lot of things, you know. And especially when it comes to the corporate world or the business world, I'm exposed to a lot of things. I understand customer service. I understand that, you know, the world is a big place. I understand diversity. I understand customers' likes and dislikes. So with that said, my mindset is going to be different. Now, the reason why these people are attacking me is because their minds are in a box. You know, their minds are in a box. And in their heads, they're assuming that they can sell to the entire Jamaican community or the entire Caribbean community. They're assuming they can do that. They're assuming they can dominate the cake industry, so much so that nobody buys from me. That's what they're doing. That's what their minds told them. Their minds told them that. You understand? Their minds told them that they can sell to everybody. Understood? That's what their minds told them. So, with that said, they went into work. And they went to work attacking social media, first and foremost. Because they figured if they targeted social media, if they put out enough filth out there about me, if they get me angry enough, if they had all of these idiotic bloggers speak negatively about me, that people will stop buying from me. I guarantee you. Go on YouTube right now and look at the amount of videos created about me. I am sitting here just doing a regular live. I'm doing a regular live having a conversation with you guys. Just a regular live. And this live that I'm speaking to you on, I guarantee it, one of those same bloggers who are in their corner will take this live, twist it and turn it, and rephrase it, and misconstrue, and misinterpret, and be like, oh, Tina Chin said blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, it's a big drama. And then everybody would go underneath it. Oh, dirty girl Tina Chin, manaba. And boom, they feel like they have done a good job by putting that negative narrative out there about me. You understand? So if you're not smart, if you're not intelligent enough to see the bullshit, you're going to fall right into their trap and start following them and start supporting them. And let me tell you something. They know what they're doing, but you have to be smarter than them. You have to be smarter than them and run circles around them. You have to be smarter. They realize that if they don't call Tina Chin's name, they can't get followers. They have realized that if they don't call Tina Chin's name, they will not get viewers, over 1,000 viewers or whatever. They realize that if they don't call Tina Chin's name, or if they don't attack Tina Chin, then no one will buy their cakes. And their life will not be exciting. So this is how one particular person built his following. This one particular individual built his following off of degrading me, my vagina, antagonizing me on social media, cyberbullying me, stalking me, sending his little girlfriends after me, threatening me. And he knows that this is what people like, because he's smart enough. He knows better, but he just doesn't care. He's very cunning, very conniving, very greedy, and will do anything for money. You've heard it. You've heard him speak that. He will do anything for money. But this is what gets me. What gets me is, right, you have these pack of females who will sit on his live and just cheer on the bullshit, not realizing that he's just doing it to get followers and get people to support his business, his cake business. That's what he's doing, you know. But he realizes that I am that one commodity that brings value, some value to their lives. You know, like let me talk about Gina, let me talk about her coke hole, or let me talk about big pussy. Yeah, excuse my language, but you understand what let me just talk about that. And of course, I'm going to have viewers. And then once I get my viewers, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to clean it up. And these people now will not support her anymore. They're going to support me. I'm a business I am roughly 3 years old. I'm not fully 3 years old yet in business, but I'm almost there. Now tell me why, out of anywhere, right? Someone who has been in business for over a decade, almost 20 years, seemingly well established. Keyword, seemingly well established. Keyword, seemingly well established. Why would a business that is seemingly well established come after a woman who has built her platform from real hard work, like from a story, a real story? You understand? Why would you go after a baby company like that? You know why? That's just strategy. And everybody's sitting there going, that girl Latina, she not trouble, and she love cry victim, and blah, blah. But what they're not realizing is that these individuals, you don't have to do these, I don't have to do these individuals anything. Just breathing gets them to curse me out. They just by me breathing, just being me. And they just, oh, I can't stand that bitch. Because guess what? They're sitting down on the sidelines, just watching me do my thing in my own little world. And then because of that, you know, build up of envy and jealousy, they just sit, you know, they have their business, you know, they have their business going, you know, they have their business going. But it's not enough. Greed comes in the way. Envy comes in the way. All the negatives come in the way. And so they just sit, strategize, and plan how to come after the baby company who's just doing her thing. And that's exactly what you see going on. Because I didn't do that individual a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. However, the individual led others to believe that I did. And because of the ignorance on social media, which is so widespread on social media, these people believe. So they run and they go over there, yes, big natty, not realizing that this person is only doing it to get business, to get likes, to get people to buy their cakes, to get people to support them, and to get into your pockets. Because if they figured once they trick you to get into their pockets, once they trick you, you will start buying from them. And that's the whole strategy. The strategy is for them to get you to like them. And once they get you to like them, you'll start spending with them and not me. And voila, they have won. So that's basically what it is. They can't build their business from hard work or integrity or whatever. They can't do that. They have to come in, and they have to come in swinging. And I have to sit there and come out defending my character. I have to come out there swinging, defending my bread. Because each time they want to build themselves, they come after me. And that's exactly what happens. And you on the outside who don't know, you're sitting there going, oh my God, I want the Tina Chin, I want you to fuck with him, without realizing that I didn't start shit. What you see later on is just me defending myself. But it's always like that. People never see what started the bullshit. They only see the person's reaction. And then that reaction, they use to paint the person in a bad way. You understand? And that's exactly what's been going on. And I'm a baby company. I've only been open for almost 3 years. But if I can give a business who was supposedly open for 20 years, if I can give a business like that a run for their money, can you imagine what I can do to organizations or to businesses that are much bigger than that? If I can give a business like that, a person like that, who is much better than me when it comes to decorating cakes, if I can give that person a run for their money, can you imagine the power I have when it comes on to these? I can go up against some big corporations now if I want to. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But no. And this is why I choose to be exclusive. I choose to be by myself. I want you guys to see me differently, okay? Because it builds value. It builds image. And it's not what they say about me. It's what you guys, my customers, think about my business. It's not what they say. They're just noise. You know, you walk into a market and you hear a bunch of people bawling out, that's it. You understand? But when you want your goods, you're going to come straight to the person who sell the good things then. In this case, the good cakes then. That's who you're going to come to. You're going to walk past all the noise. La, 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 la. Listen, I don't see no obstacles, you know. Yeah? I don't see obstacles. When I'm going, I'm very strong-headed. I am very strong-headed because I know the cards that life dealt to me. So I'm very strong-headed. So to some of you who are probably watching and you don't like me and you're doing your little dumb shit to try to get in my way, you're wasting your time. You are wasting your time. The other day, my dad was here for a few days. And you know what my dad said? My dad said, don't stop baking, Marianne. Continue baking. That's all he needs to say to me. That's all he needs to say to me. My dad gave me, my cousins are on my website purchasing. They are giving me, they're motivating me to continue baking because they know my struggles, right? Now, if my family is in support of what I am doing, why do you think you little croonies who don't like me can stop me from doing what I'm doing? With a mind like this, why do you think you can stop me? You can't stop me. Exactly. Exactly. And notice, oh, Michelle, you touched on a good point. Because even the one, that business who was coming after me, you know what they do? Let me tell you what they do. Let's look out for it, guys. Look out for it. Don't be caught up in the trap. Let me tell you what they do. In order for them to bust, them use charity. They will give away a few $100s for you to think highly of them. Like, oh my God, they're good. They gave away money. But that's it. That's as far as it goes. That one move to give away, to give charity, oh, I'm gonna help this person. That's what they're using to build themselves. They're using that to build themselves. They're exploiting poor people to build their business. And look all across the board, they all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. They start their hype, they start to cuss me out. Ah, that's a big old girl. Immediately as they start earning their following, them run a charity. Oh yeah, we gotta help that girl, yeah. Whoa. Them gain them money, then them put it out there. Look, I help people, look. So you know like an idiot now, run to them now because when the figure say them have some morals or they have some values or they have a heart or something like that. But really and truly, they don't have none of that. They just did that to kind of rope you guys in. It's all psychology. Them just do it for rope on the in, for make one think highly of them. But really and truly, that's just a cover-up to the type of person they really are. They're evil. They're greedy. They're conniving. So that one charity, it's just something to pull you guys in, to pull you in, for you to view them like they're a good person. But don't look at that one move. Look at the 99% of evil they do in order to make themselves earn followers. And you don't, I don't, they're using my name to build themselves pretty much. You understand? They're using my name to build themselves. They're using my name to build themselves. And what I could do, I'm just going to continue doing me. I'm just going to continue doing me, darlings. You know what I mean? Because it's business. No, what sets me apart is I don't have to use them to tear down. I didn't have to use them to build myself. I didn't have to do that. Because if you guys know my story, you'd understand where I'm coming from. I didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? I did not have to do that. I didn't have to do what they do to build myself. Because I have a true story, a true come-up story. You know, I have a true come-up story. You know. So Susan, you have sat with me for the past hour and a half, listening to me kind of break down these evildoers' strategy on social media and what they do and the negative narratives they put out there. They're trying to paint a picture of me being bitter. Oh, I'm jealous and I'm bitter and this is... You've sat down for the past hour and listened to me speak. And then, Serena James, you're next. Yeah? You're next, Serena. Boy, Suzette, you look like an old mop. Boy, oh boy. And you calling me mad? You said me look like Mad Mavis? You look like an old mop. Jesus. You know them used old mops? All right, let me see. Serena. Serena, you're not going to distract me from speaking on what I need to speak on, because we're going to talk about how they use charity to build themselves so they can sell or get their customers to come and buy cakes from them. They can't do it no other way. You know what I mean? While I'm sitting here waiting for these people to come and open this place for me. Right? I lost 2 hours. I would have had mad cakes in the oven right now. But such is life. I just have to wait it out. Hi, Serena. How are you doing, darling? I'm looking for the picture of you in your orange frock. You know? I'm looking for the photo of you in your orange frock. Let me see if I can find you on the page. Exactly, Vana, or Vanna. I'm doing my thing with integrity. I'm not gonna, which is why I stay to myself, Vanna. I really stay to myself for that reason, because I've realized from earlier on out that these people are not nice. They're really not nice. So I just stayed to myself. There are certain things that stuck out like a sore thumb, Vanna. There are a lot of things that stood out like a sore thumb about these people, which is why I kind of stayed to myself, you know? A lot of things, but people don't know. I'm not going to tell anybody because it's just what I saw. I just stayed to myself, you know? Yeah, I don't like confrontation. I don't do confrontation, baby love. You know. So I kind of kept myself to myself, you know, and because of that, I'm getting hit for it because I kept myself to myself. I don't know why people are upset with me for not wanting to mix with them, and that's the big deal. They're upset because I don't want to mix with them. Are you going to be mad at me because I don't want to mix with you? I don't want to mix. I don't want to be a part of your mixing. I don't want to be a part of your mixing. I don't want to be a part of that. You know? I really do not want to be a part of that. You know? I am trying to find Serena. Oh my God, my admin is working so quickly. Serena disappeared. Admin, you're up. Lord, I didn't want to find Serena because I couldn't find her profile. But that's a break down the psychology behind what they do. What they do, they start a charity or they start giving things to people, whether it be free credits or food or whatever. They give away these free things because they want people, they realize that charity draws people in. It draws people into, number one, it builds their following. And number two, it puts them in a good light, whether charity on a small case or a big situation, it puts them in somewhat of a positive light. Then you will probably grow to trust them, think that you and them are friends. And then next, what they do, they roll out of business because they want you to support them. So they start this charity, whether on a small basis or a large basis, and then they roll out a business later on, assuming that, okay, I do a charity, so people are going to come and support me because them system give it to people, whether credits or, you understand? So there's a psychology behind charity and why they do charity. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, charity, or they use God. They use God or charity or Christianity or whatever religious. These are the things they use. But people are, because they know that people are drawn to either two. They know that people are drawn to charity. Soft-hearted people will be drawn to charity, and it kind of puts a sheet over the eyes of people in reference to their character or their personality. You are not going to see anything past the charity. If they do enough charity, you won't see anything past the charity. You understand? You are going to just see the charity or the good work they have done, and then assume that they're really nice people. But if you're a good judge of character, you could see past all of that bullshit, and you could see based on their actions why they're not good people. Yeah, man. Because you can only act for so long. It's a part of the whole trickery. You can only act for so long. How long can you act for? You can only act for so long. Now, when you guys grow to trust these individuals, you grow to trust these individuals, and then you go, oh yes, you know, and boom, you start supporting them. You know, that's what people do. That's what some people do. It's not like their businesses were built before charity. No. It's not like their businesses were built before charity and then they decide to add charity in the latter part or during their business or anything. No, they added charity before that because number one, they want to build following, and number two, they want to get to your soft heart selves so that you guys will think highly of who they are. You know, that's basically what it is. That's the psychology behind the things that they do. That's basically what it is. Then now, once they figure that they have somewhat dominated whichever field that they're in, whatever, then comes the evil side. You know, they have brainwashed enough people to let them think that I am a bad person. Because remember now, they did the work, they did the homework to paint themselves as the good person. You understand me? They do the groundwork to paint themselves as the good person. Yeah. Stop it. You think God took me through so much? To come out and cower in fear and shame and all that stuff? No. What would you have against a woman like me who's just running a bakery, making some good cakes, making families happy? What could you have against a woman like me? One person said, I was listening to a live a few days ago while I was in my kitchen working. And one person said, she wants me to disappear and get off Facebook. And she was so angry and hurt. You could hear the anger, the passion, that hate in our voice while she was speaking about me. She was so hurt and angry at me for existing. She was angry at me for existing. Just for being myself. She's angry because I'm breathing air. Just angry. And you want to hear the wickedest thing about it? This woman have lived her life already. She was in her 60s. Woman in her 60s. Woman in her 60s. She is well over 2 decades of my age. Woman in her 60s. 60 years old. 60 years old. She's in her 60s. I have never seen her. I have never met her. However, what makes her different from a lot of these online trollers is that she spoke so passionately about her hate for me. Yet still, I am the bitter one? Really? Are you guys sure? Look around you. Look around. Look at all the nasty videos that were being made about me. Look at that gentleman who sat down for months and tore me down as a female for months. And when I came out defending myself, everybody wants to call me bitter. Do you think that's right? When I came out as a woman swinging, everybody called me bitter. But those same people sat down and listened to this gentleman tear me down for months for no reason. Well, I blocked him, and that's what triggered it. I won't say for no reason, but I blocked it. I just blocked it and just moved on with my life because I realized something about him that kind of got me scared. So I just blocked him, no notice, no nothing, and move on with my life. I should have been able to do that with no issues. I never got into an argument with him. I never cursed him, nothing. I just blocked him and moved on with my life. And as a result of that, that triggered months of bashing from this businessman. Months of blocking, months of cussing actually from this businessman. This man who was born from a woman. And when I came out swinging, everybody had an issue with it. Everybody cursed me out. Oh, Tina, but nobody looked at what started the issue. No one cared. No one cared. And with that, this individual built himself and built his following from tearing me down, because it's the thing to do, so that you guys can buy his cakes, you know? This man who has been in business for over 20 years. And here I am, a baby company. Does that make sense, guys? It doesn't make sense, right? But yet still, I am the bad person. Right? Cool. Oh, I don't have any scrubs. I don't have any scrubs. The scrubs are too thick. It's kind of cold. So I don't have any scrubs, darling. Jamidian, I would save the live. Yeah, I should save it. I'm gonna leave the live up. Yeah. And look at it. Let me also state, they're all friends. They're all a part of this. They came together and they're all friends. They're all friends. All friends. They're all friends. And here I am, one woman against the world. One woman against the world. One woman against all of them. And not one of them can tell you what I did to them. Not one of them can tell you. Not one of them. A picture of the little girl was shown? Okay. Not one of them. And there's a tracking number that was shown too. So I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep the live. I was helping a customer and her tracking number was shown. I don't want that to come up. So I'm gonna delete the live after I'm done. Him know the Jackie, him know people them lagger head they love mix up. And once him call Tina Chin name, the whole of them like idiot to go run go over there and follow. But really and truly, it's just for business. It's just for business. They're just trying to build themselves. The other day, right? Listen to me keenly. The other day, Miss Lady did a live. Yeah? She did a live about me the other day. She did a live, I think it was last week. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about. The one in Jamaica did a live about me last week. And in the live, she said, I am going to address Lot's wife. You guys know it's me she's referring to. This Christian sat down. This is why it's not going to end. This is why the situation will not end. Yeah? Because the person who is at the head of it, is fueling it more and more so that it could work in her favor. So she realizes that it's working in her favor, so she keeps doing it. She keeps doing it. For the entire, I will say this, for the last, before the cake season started, she has never addressed me in any negative way or anything like that before the cake season started. She just dash her little shades here and there, but she never addressed me directly. She addressed me, let me tell you what she did. She waited until the cake season started to start her bullshit. She went and when she realized the cake season start, she go up on her live and she start dash her word and me now sitting there realizing that, wait, okay, so this is a war. I started fighting back too. And that's when I started putting up her cake pictures, because I realized that she was coming for me. I didn't know what they had planned, but I knew she was coming for me based on her shade that she was throwing about cakes and stuff like that. I said, okay, she got something planned. She got something up her sleeve. And when I realized that her and him got really cool, I put my plan into works too. You understand me? I put my plan into works too. Consider I always address her because she always addresses me in her little smart ways. Listen to what I said. She was always dropping her shade on me throughout the entire year, and I ignored her. But she never addressed me directly. Which part of that don't you not understand? She didn't address me directly until the other day when she talked about Lot's wife. And that live that she did, let me tell you guys, you see that live that she did about Lot's wife, that she did about a week ago, or a week and a half ago? You see that live that she did? That live that she did had me just shaking my head in awe. Shaking my head in awe. You know why I shook my head? I shook my head because the lies just came one after the next. Let me tell you, let me address that live right now. This woman said that I reached out to her because she was a motivational speaker and stuff like that. Lies. I never reached out to her to be no motivational speaker. If you notice this woman, she will come up with stories and she'll say, oh, you know, I have this my record, you know, I have this, it's in my phone, I have this, I have it right just so, I not delete nothing. Where is it? Where is it? I did call her. I was supposed to go look for her. But I changed my mind. I got tired. I was like, screw this shit, I ain't going there. I'm tired. I ain't going nowhere. That's it. That was it. Plus a whole bunch of lies. It was just lies. I was like, oh my God, that's such a lie. Just lies after lies after lies after lies. By her saying that, by her saying she's a motivational speaker, you know what she's doing? She's attempting to use that opportunity to push herself into motivational speaking. Because she wants to, in her way, what she's trying to do, she's trying to let people make it seem like some maybe they're going to use her as a motivational speaker. So on for book her as a motivational speaker. And if I understand the psychs behind the things that we should do. She's psychs, but there are people with bigger brains than she does, than she has. You understand? Just bare lies. A whole bunch of lies. A whole bunch of lies. And while she was doing that live, she set on her people them probably. Like she would say things like, oh, wanna know for though? Wanna know for though? We gotta send out the people them for them. Wanna know for though? And sure enough, the people them come out for people. Come out for people. Let me see if I can find the live. Let me see if I can find the live. And for the first time, I think I'm going to play her live on my page while I have the time. It's coming down to the end of the year, so let's get it all out. Just lies, a whole bunch of lies. I just sat there and shook my head in awe. I was just in awe of everything. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the lies. Yeah, and yeah. Yes, Joanne, yeah. I'm not giving them no power. What kind of power am I giving them, Barbara? What kind of power? They're running my business? They're not running my business, so I'm going to forget them power, baby. They're not running my business. The power isn't within me now. Them not run my business. I'm going to batch with that shit. The power is in me. You know? The power is in me. And these things, let me tell you what these things did. These things, when I hear these lies, when I see all of these people coming up against me and stuff like that, these things just instill so much motivation. These things instill so much motivation within me that I just don't want to stop now. Even if I had plans to just do it as a little side hustle, I don't even want to stop now, because I myself, I'm on a mission trying to find out what is it that these people don't like about me. You know, like, why do they want me to stop baking? Because they usually see what I don't see. You know, sometimes you're there and you're going about your business and you're living and you're just doing you, which is what I've been doing. But they see that energy, they see it. They see it, and it makes me not want to stop. No, I don't even want to stop doing it. I want to go further because I want to see what it is that they see. You know, and so all of this hate, it's motivating me to continue doing what I'm doing, to continue coming out with good products. You know, to continue coming out with good products, great things, and, you know, maybe start another business, maybe branch off into other things. And because I want to see, why is it they hate so much? What is it? You know, what is it they do to hate so much? You know what I mean? And that's my reason for pushing on. But this entire life, I'm so happy that we were able to have this chat. Everything happens for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason. Because I'm in a good mind space right now. I'm going to process your orders after this. And, you know, I'm saying, don't listen to the bullshit. Don't listen to the bullshit. The bullshit is just there to distract you from who I am as a person. It's trying to undervalue me or devalue me. It's trying to devalue me to make themselves look good. You know, I remember in the past, I did at one point thought about, I even said it to a friend. I said it to the friend like over a year ago, before it got this nasty. You know, before it got this nasty, I said to a friend, a confidant of mine, I said, you know what? I'm going to end this shit. I am going to call her and have a woman-to-woman conversation and end this shit. This was like a year and a half ago. But sure enough, a few days after me saying that to my confidant, more things happened. And I said, oh no, this is, no. That's it. And I just changed my mind from there. I just changed my mind from there. Because I said, you know what? It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. And I just left it like that. And I said, you know what? It's best to burn bridges and just leave it alone. And just keep it moving. And that's exactly what I've done. I have left it and moved on with my life. However, these trolls on social media won't allow me to move on with my life. That's basically what it is. They won't allow me to move on with my life. They won't. So I'm still going through hell because I want to move on with my life, and they won't let me move on with my life. You understand? That's basically what it is. I would never choose nobody as no like that as a no. You know, like yeah, it's really sad. It's to the point now of no turning back, where I don't even want to be associated with those individuals. I don't even want to be associated, and this is the reason why I stand to myself. I stay by myself. Because I've realized that they're not nice people, and I do not want my brand to be associated with anyone like that. You know, I am the face of my brand, and I do not want my brand to be associated with any one of these croonies on social media at all. At all. At all. Tina Chin Cakes is a very exclusive brand. I put a lot of work into it from the ground up. You know, like I told you guys, I started back in 2018, December 2018. The rest is history, and it's me. Product development, everything is me. Baking, me. Everything is me. Packaging, me. I don't have a crowd of women behind me cheering me on. I don't have a crowd of people in my ears telling me what to do. What I do is to sit and listen to you, my customers, and then you guys tell me differently. Admin, get rid of those mad faces, please. You understand me? So I just decided to just do my thing. So when you guys want good cakes, I'm going to forever push my brand as a good cake brand. I don't care about anybody else. It's like you, what would you think less of yourself? No, you wouldn't think less of yourself. You're going to push yourself. You're going to have confidence within yourself, and you're going to speak upright and out about yourself. It's the same with me. My products are good. I'm going to continuously say my products are good. I know there are other people who sell cakes out there, but I know my products are good. You know, I'm going to tell it on the mountains. I don't see no doors that are closed in front of me. I don't see no doors closed in front of me. I will tell you this. In the past, there are people who close doors on me. And these same people on social media have gone to people and told them not to work with me or not to do any business with me. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that. They go behind my back and then they tell people not to work with me, not to buy from me, not to share my products, not to share my page, not to this, that. And then now me not knowing, I go to these people, and these people close the doors in my face because of what they were told by these degenerates. And I'm like, okay, opportunity missed, bye, see you later. You know, I sit and I watch a lot of these businesses who I think would have, a lot of these businesses, I have gone to businesses who, or 1 and 2 businesses who don't want to sell my cakes. And from them not wanting to sell my cakes for me, you know what I did? This was like a year or so ago. You know what I did? I sat down and I thought about it. I said, you know what? I don't need these businesses to sell my cakes anyway. Because I want my cakes to be only available in certain places. It's like Starbucks. You don't see a Starbucks in every neighborhood. You don't see a Starbucks in every neighborhood. I want my cakes to be like that. I want my brand to be like that. You don't see a Starbucks in every neighborhood. You know what I mean? I don't see a Starbucks in every neighborhood. And I saw this vision for my business, and this is what I want for myself. That vision. I want my vision, I want my cakes, my brand to be exclusive. I want you to know that when you're looking for rum cupcakes, you know where to go. I want you to know where to go when you're looking for really good cakes, really good cupcakes for your you know, your wedding. I don't want my stuff to be mixed up with a whole bunch of low lives and stuff. No. You know what I mean? Marie Grant, why do you feel sorry for me, Marie? Am I speaking another language or something, Marie? Why do you feel sorry for me? Don't block her, admin. I want to know why she feels, because when people come on my live with these out of the blue comments, I just want to know why. Do you think I'm insane? You think I'm insane because I don't speak your language? No fun have it out there for say. I've watched lives. Lady V, big up yourself, Lady V. Miss Psychologist. Your psychology degree pretty much failed you, honey. All right? It's Christmas time, Lady V. I think you should go find a soup kitchen. Try to help somebody who's needy. Use your time in a good way. It's the Christmas season, the season of cheer. Good cheer. Go and try to feed the hungry. You know, do some toy donations and stuff like that. You know, instead of sitting down on social media making all your lives about me. All of your Facebook lives are about me. I had an opportunity to scan through your page, and I realized that for the past like 2 weeks, you've just been blogging about me. And you've been blogging about me and my anger and how I'm an angry person, and everything I say on my live, you go on your page and you try to expound on it and, you know, misconstrue and twist my words for people to believe otherwise. And this is why I called you an educated sketel. You know, if I had a psychology degree, I wouldn't be on Facebook blogging about somebody running her own business. I wouldn't. Because my educated self would have told me to do something much more productive than searching for likes and shares from people. You understand? My education would have told me to act differently and do different things. You understand me? And this is one of the reasons why I refer to you as an educated sketel. You understand? Because you're telling me that I'm an angry person. Yet what you don't realize is that in your last live that you did about me, you sat down for a good 2 hours to talk about me. And you were so angry at me. You know what I mean? You're so angry at me for no reason, Lady V. Why are you angry at me for me defending myself against the nonsense on social media? Have you seen the bullshit that I've gone through on social media because of trolling? No? Have you seen it? The spin-offs, people building their platform and their businesses from tearing me down. Have you seen it? How would you like to be that person who gets trolled every day of their lives? How would you like to be that person? Maybe I need the psychology degree. Maybe I need the therapy. You know? Maybe I need the therapy. You know, maybe I need the therapy from all the bullshit that I've been experiencing right here on social media. From all of you bloggers and vloggers who cut up shit. I told you guys, you know, eventually all of these pages are going to be gone. They're going to be gone. So collect your little YouTube coins and all of your little bullshit that you're collecting right now, because they're going to be gone soon. They're going to be gone. Pages are going to be taken down on Facebook. They're going to be gone. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that. So collect on a look at change, wanna collect. You know? From tearing me down, speaking negatively about my family. Yeah? Just to collect some YouTube coins, you know? Just to be somebody. You understand? By the way, you Miss Lady over there who kept alive on me about 2 days ago, I did something else. I sent you a cease and desist and you ignored it. You read it on your live and claimed that you didn't see it. All right, I sent you a cease and desist, you ignored it. So I went ahead and did something else. I did something else. I'm not going to tell you what else I did, but I did something else. Because you ignored the first warning I gave you. I like to put out the warnings I give people, because I don't want anybody to say, oh, she wickedy and she wicked and she wicked, when shit do go down. I don't want nobody to say, call me evil. I sent this individual a cease and desist. She barely read it on her live and said she didn't get it. When I spoke to other people, they just shook their heads. They couldn't believe that. They couldn't believe what she did. Like, she read it on her live and said she didn't read it. I don't think she realizes the seriousness of what she's doing. Because, you know, there's fanfare. There are people supporting her slackness. I'm talking about myself. I don't give a shit about anybody else. We're in America here. This is not two people in two different countries. Shabada didn't call me that. Your God did. Shabada never called me that. Stop telling lies on Shabada. Stop trying to mix Shabada. This woman who claimed to be a female empowerer has done nothing but to slander, defame, bully every other woman who is not with her. You know, it's not fair. So I'm going to come out swinging. And then it applies to everybody who joined the bandwagon. You know, I'm dealing with a lot. I'm dealing with a lot of personal shit. Why is it that I should come online as a business owner and deal with the same shit? I can't even engage with my followers, because here they come. I'm trying to engage with my followers. Blah, 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 blah. Dirty bitch, cool, big pussy. Like, who wants to see that? Who wants to hear all of that? I don't want to hear that. Me not come out and call anybody cool, big pussy. You never heard me say that. I don't even speak on people's children, because it's just not right. You don't do that. You don't do that. I don't speak, I don't bring up anybody's kids, because it's just things that I know my moral compass tells me it's something that you do not do. These things you don't do. But these others on social media, they don't understand that. They're just drunkards. They just don't have nothing about them. This evil just rise up from out of nowhere. People can't use the social media in peace. I can't run my business in peace. If I put up a cake, here they come under the cake. Oh, nah, the cake lean. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks to that one over there in England. Oh, the cake lean. Go bitch, you can't do nothing. Go focus on your craft. You're the big like him. Yeah, try and decorate. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. It just becomes like this very negative place I do not want to be anymore. You know? You can't just see a woman on her thing and just keep congratulating and moving on. And, you know? No. It's a problem. Come on, man. Come on. I have to wait 1 more hour, guys. It's a problem because why? I am baking. And this is how they all came together and formed their little alliance to tear me down and drown me out of the baking business. They used their own little small pea brains and their own little small strategy to get me out of the baking business. Because why? They feel like they can sell to everybody in the world. Immature, childish, petty, small-minded, conniving, bad mind, all of that. Which is why they came together to do that. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And I don't have a wicked heart in me at all. Admin, get Judith, get Miss Fluffy to the world, no? Because I don't want done her. Can you get Miss Fluffy to the world? Or whatever she want to call herself.
I was going through a page. I was flipping through Facebook a while ago. And I buck up on one page called King Entertainment. King Entertainment.
These laggerhead ones coming here with their stupid shit. You know, what's your name, Miss Fluffy? Yeah, we're gonna give you a fluffy. A fluffy. We're gonna give you a bus, Miss Fluffy, to the world. We're gonna give you a bus, Miss Fluffy, to the world. Because you know what? If I did not defend myself, you guys, these demons would have consumed my business if I didn't come out swinging and defending myself. Because sometimes silence or being the bigger person doesn't work. You know, it doesn't work, especially among our people. It does not work, because when you remain silent for an extended amount of time, these individuals will start believing that it's true, because that's how their minds work. They'll start believing that it's true. You have to come out and tell your story. You have to. So no, they're not bad choices. Now, if you're the type, Stacy, to sit down and be quiet and let people walk all over you and push over, that's you. But I have a bread and butter that I have to defend. It is not right that these individuals get to come on social media every day and tear my business down. It's not right. That's my bread and butter. That's wrong. And like someone said, it's like they want me dead. That's wrong. Why would you want me dead? I hope that in 2022, we can turn over a new leaf. You understand me? And move into more positivity. I hope so. Because it's just really nasty. And the evil that has risen up on social media is nothing. It's just so disgusting. Really disgusting. Really disgusting.